Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. here. Today we are going to put on some protection. Now, I've done this on all the trucks, but this is not going to be any different, guys. Let's take a look. So you might think this is kind of silly to want to put this protective piece that I always do. It's just a little bit of flash. Looks good on almost all the trucks. They make them for every single manufacturer, SUVs and everything like that. But this right here takes a big beating from your boots, your kids, your shoes, everything getting in and out, crap that kind of just gets stuck underneath there and the door shuts and everything like that. If you don't think you have anything like that, go out there and take a look. You're going to see a bunch of scratches. Matter of fact, you can see right here where it's already scratched, and I am super careful about this. So for under like 20 bucks, depending on what pattern you choose and everything like this is just a heavy duty vinyl, and you're going to clean that area, and we're going to put this on. It comes with all 4 doors. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can head over and do that. And again, guys, they have cool stuff for Chevy, GMC, Ram, Ford, Kia, Hyundai, Porsche, whatever floats your boat, whatever you have. You can even get something that's kind of nondescript just to cover it if you want. So it's very cool. So let's get this cleaned up. Guys, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of alcohol and water 50-50 dilution in a cheap old spray bottle. You can use this to clean any kind of grease off your windshield. You can use it as window cleaner. It'll basically prep any surface if you're going to be applying decals or anything like that. It's not going to hurt your car. It's not going to hurt anything like that. It's a very clean smell. So we're going to take this and a microfiber and let's get to cleaning. All right, so I'm going to give it a good spritz. Guys, you can decide where the heck you want to put this decal sticker. A good mode of thought would be wherever you see the scratches already starting to form, that's where your boot's going to hit. So some trucks, the ledge is a little bit wider here. Sometimes you don't even have this extra dip. So just figure out where you're already starting to get the scratches and apply that. Again, you're not going to be able to see this from the outside because you can see this is where the bottom of the door seals. All right, so now we got this nice and clean, guys. Again, make sure it's super clean and ready to go. Sometimes, this still had like little wax pencil marks from from the factory they did the quality control crap. So again, we're gonna line it up. You don't want to get too far back. Obviously, you don't want to cover up your VIN thing, but back here's not where your shoes hitting and your boots hitting, guys. And some people will say, well, this seems like a little absurd. It's a truck. It's meant to get beat up. Hey, whatever floats your boat, guys. This thing is too much of an investment for me. That even for me, those decals, a lot of people think they look good, but at the end of the day, even when I go trade it, I can peel it off and this won't be all beat up. Because of the dealers, they're always going to look for anything and everything to try and get every second out of you, every cent, every time, everything. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so if your hands aren't that steady, get somebody to help you, but all in all, you won't really have to. This stuff is very forgiving. So if, obviously this is a 3500, got the 35 in red. You can get it white, blue, yellow, whatever. Most manufacturers that make these on you can get just about anything you want to. And again, these letters are actually in this print. I've seen some that are on top. It's not really relevant to me. Had some really cool ones on Kong that were badass. But we're going to get this slid on here. Again, find where it fits for you. You can put it way down low if you think that's where it's going to hit. Again, it's not really something that they're going to see on the outside. This is all about protection. It's going to have a piece of backing tape on it, and then it has some for the back doors. Okay, guys, so for me, I'm going to put it down right here because this is where I saw the scratches going. And what you want to do is you don't need any tools. You can use this as your hand. If you've watched some of my old videos and you have the little the little scraper thing that you use for window tint and decals, that you can use that. Again, if you're going to start the bottom and you're going to have to go through several different curves, you're going to want to start one way, get it down, and then kind of push it down in the crease so you don't have any air bubbles like that. Let me wrap this one up, show you what it looks like. Voila. So super easy. It took less than 5 minutes to get everything cleaned up and get these laid down. So that's how it's going to look. I think it looks really nice, especially when you open up the door. Again, this is just protect for scratches. So at the end of the day, you can see how it basically is covered almost, but maybe a 1/4 inch right here. And just because this actually tapers down, that's why the gap is smaller. But this is right where your boot's going to hit. That's where it's going to protect it. So let's get the back one on. Okay, so back here at the back door, we can see right here, again, I have some scratches right here already trying to form, but down here, this really isn't where it is. And again, we don't want to have to come too far back because that's not where people are stepping out. People are climbing up in the vehicle, and you'll notice most of the time it gets kicked here, and it gets kind of kicked right here. So we're just going to do the same thing. All right, guys, so there we go again. We start at the bottom edge. We got this pushed down, and we pushed it, kind of bent it in, pushed it down, and then that's it, guys. I mean, that's always, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, being part of the channel. If you are new, reach down there in the corner and smash the subscribe button. We have some good content coming up, and I always appreciate the likes, guys. See you on the next one.